Okay, so depending on where you are, the year is almost over. And depending on where you are in the hemisphere, it's either your last 24 hours or just over. So how about this? A message in a bottle. It's your last chance to send your name to Jupiter's moon. Some of us think that you may have to be famous for you to hear your name travel miles and to be known across the world. How about it being known 1.5 or 1.6 billion miles away? So, as of now, or the last time I checked, over 2 million people have signed up to get their names engraved and sent to Jupiter's moon. Almost 1 million coming from the United States alone. Like I said, Earth is amazing. What we are doing is fantastic. It's your last chance to sign up. And once again, thanks for tuning in for another episode of Focus. Okay, so as of June 1st this year, over 2,433,735 people have submitted their names to NASA's Mission in a Bottle campaign, which follows the Europa Clippers mission to explore Jupiter's icy moon. I just thought I'd throw that in there before we actually, get into the article. But if you like, you could check out the Europa Clipper and get your own name submitted into that pool. Like I said, you've only got 24 hours left, or just about, and sign up for the Message in a Bottle campaign. And you will also be able to see or read for yourself, also listen to the poem from the Nobel laureate in America, and the poem's called In Praise of Mystery, a poem for Europa. So without any further ado, getting right into it, send your name to Jupiter's moon Europa before the year ends. While it's not yet possible for humans to venture to the intriguing ocean worlds in our own solar system, NASA is sending a cosmic message in a bottle to Jupiter's moon Europa that will carry more than 2 million names. And your name could be one of them if you sign up before the year ends. The launch of NASA's Europa Clipper spacecraft is one of the most anticipated missions of 2024. The probe is expected to lift off from Kennedy Space Center in October and set off on a 1.8 billion mile journey to Jupiter's moon Europa. 2.9 billion kilometers if you prefer those metrics. After arriving in orbit in 2030, Europa Clipper will spend the next few years flying by the ice-covered moon to see if the ocean beneath it could support life. Europa is among several ocean world moons considered to be one of the best places to search for life beyond Earth. In addition to a suite of 9 science instruments, Europa Clipper will carry a poem written by Ada Limon, the U.S. Poet Laureate. As part of her laureateship, Limon wrote In Praise of Mystery, a poem for Europa. The original poem will be engraved in Limon's own handwriting on a tantalum metal plate, sealing the spacecraft's sensitive electronics inside a vault to protect them from Jupiter's harsh radiation. The poem will face the inside of the vault, along with microchips stenciled with the names of people who submit to NASA's Message in a Bottle campaign. Once all the names have been collected, they will be added to the spacecraft, which is being assembled at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Pasadena, California. The space agency offers a continuous live view of Europa Clipper's assembly on its website. Considering it's the end of the year, I'd really check that out if I was you. I haven't had a chance yet, but I'm definitely going to be doing it as soon as I finish this. In any case, technicians will use electron beams to stencil the names of the dime-size silicon chips at JPL's micro device laboratory. Each name will be smaller than 1/1000th the width of a human hair. NASA has a long history of sending names to space aboard missions, including the Artemis 1, the Perseverance rover, and Parker Solar Probe. Europa Clipper is the largest spacecraft NASA has developed for a planetary mission. With its massive solar arrays deployed, Europa Clipper will be more than 100 feet across and stand 16 feet, about 5 meters tall and 100 feet wide. After arriving in orbit in April 2030, Europa Clipper is set to make nearly 50 flybys of Europa, eventually coming within 16 miles of the planet's surface above its thick ice crust to survey almost the entirety of the moon. The spacecraft will use cameras, spectrometers, ice-penetrating radar, and a thermal instrument to understand how the moon formed and if it's possible for life to exist on icy ocean worlds. Only on Earth can you find the ingenuity and the amazing perseverance to achieve a goal like this. I mean, over 2 million names engraved on that satellite, probe, whatever you'd like to class it as. But if that's not one way to get your name in the stars, I don't know what is. But like I said, Earth is amazing. Not just the people, not just the places, but what we are doing. I mean, we are reaching beyond our own atmosphere. Talk about far-reaching. Anyway, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Focus. If you've got the time, I hope you stick around for the thoughts and facts. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, like I'll try as always. But once again, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Focus. Okay, so Jupiter has at least 69 or 79 moons, and out of those, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto are considered to have the most potential to support life. These moons are of particular interest because they have subsurface oceans that could potentially harbor microbial life, and, in an unfathomable way, even more complex life. And even when I say that, I don't mean on a intelligent level as our own, but let's say something incomparable to dolphins. I mean, they are ocean wolves. But let's talk about the other ramifications, or if let's say minor significance. Let's talk about last minute decisions or split second, spur of the moment choices. Why don't you log on to the website right now, submit your name? With any luck, it could be there, and in 6 years time, when it actually arrives, you could say, guess what, my name is actually engraved on one of the microchips on that satellite. Hey, you never know, it could be something interesting. But Europa has always been a very interesting topic in, planetoids, moons, whatever you want to call it. In the scientific community, I'm sure it's still very hotly debated, or maybe that's just in my own mind. But in any case, Europa became even more intriguing for the fact that I believe at some point in stage it exhibited, or one of the probes sent by NASA caught a ice plume erupting from the surface, which was unheard of by, or as far as anyone was concerned, which definitely made the possibility of life seem a little more feasible. They called it an ice plume, ice sprout, ice volcano. It was known as many things. But what it did prove that there was some form of tectonic activity happening on the planet itself. Sorry, the moon. But in any case, the purpose of this mission, of the probe itself being sent to Jupiter's moon Europa, is to find out whether or not life can exist in environments such as those sub-zero, ice cold. When you think nothing can live, life thrives. If you know your stuff, you should know that in Antarctica there are many areas within the sub-zero temperatures of the oceans where life thrives, be it microbial, be it sharks that they call older than time, many 200 years or more, or even the strange octopus colonies I think they've discovered more recently. But in any case, if you've got children, you could tell them when that probe finally arrives, guess what? Mommy's name is on that probe. Mommy's a star. You could say it if you're a father as well, but either way, I think it would be amazing. Like I said, people are amazing. Earth is amazing. What we are managing to do is prevailing in leaps and bounds. Once again, sorry for taking up too much of your time, but like I said, our history is pretty vast and we're making it pretty fast. So thanks for staying tuned, and thanks for sparing me a few more minutes of your time and for another episode of Focus. Take care and Happy New Year. For links to the articles, check out the episode description. If you want to leave a comment, check out the trailer description for the email address. For topics like these and more, check out future episodes. Like I said, the world is an amazing place. There's a lot going on, and sometimes we just need to take a moment to focus.